I'm going to declare to you tonight, the Black Hebrew Israelites will be the biggest black radical organization on the face of this earth.
You already know what time it is. I.S.U.P.K. 46th annual Passover under commanding General Yohanna.
Because these records make black men mighty again. These records make black men fearless again. These records make black men love, and when I say black, I mean all the tribes. Right. Love one another again. And brother, Christ died that we love one another. Right. We be brothers to the death. Right. This brotherhood is the real power to break the white man. Right. And brother, we shall do it.
You hear me? It's the Passover 2015, New York City, Harlem. They was there to cook out. They saw the loyalty. They seen the brotherhood. Now all blacks, all Hispanics, all Native Indians, come get down and serve the Lord at the 46th annual Passover with the U.P.K. And we remember where the Lord destroyed our enemies. April 2nd, Harlem. We gonna get it in, you understand? For the Most High and Christ. Once again, 2015, April 2nd, Passover, New York City. Get with it and get lost.
Shalom, Israel. This is Priest and Officer I.S.U.P.K of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge at Oklahoma City. And today's topic, we're going to talk about the resurrection was not on Easter Sunday. But before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know you can check out Commander Gen.YAHANNA every Monday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Grill Radio Show, The Last of the Angry Black Men. Every Monday nights at 9 o'clock, you can call in with your questions or with your comments. Okay, and every Tuesday through Saturday, we have our free online classes. Free online classes from Tuesdays to Saturdays. It started at 7 o'clock p.m. and on Saturday on the Sabbath class starts at 12 until 2. Okay, but now back to the topic at hand. We're going to talk about the resurrection was not on Easter Sunday. Okay, so I just got some notes. It's impossible for Christ to have died on the cross on so-called Good Friday. Okay, and be raised from the dead on Easter Sunday. According to the Bible, Christ gave a sign that the Son of Man would be 3 days and 3 nights in the earth. And we're going to get that in Matthew chapter 12. Matthew chapter 12, we'll start at verse 38. It says, Then certain of the scribes and of the Pharisees answering, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. Verse 39, But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Verse 40, For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Okay, so he's letting you know he gave him a sign like Jonas, 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale. Okay, he said he was going to be in the earth 3 days and 3 nights. Okay, therefore it's mathematically impossible for Christ to have died on the cross on a Friday and be raised up on Sunday. Friday to Sunday does not add up to 3 days and 3 nights. Okay, the Bible teaches us that Christ was crucified on the Passover. And we're going to get there. We're going to go to John chapter 19. John chapter 19, and we're going to start at verse 14. John chapter 19, verse 14 says, And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, and he said unto the Jews, Behold your king. Okay, so like I said, the Bible teaches us that Christ was crucified on the Passover, and as we just read, it was the Passover. So we're going to drop this, and we're going to go to John chapter 18, and we're going to start at verse 39. John chapter 18, verse 39 says, but ye have a custom that I should release unto you one at the Passover. Will ye therefore that I release unto you the King of the Jews? Okay, so it's letting you know. Let me get that again. But ye have a custom that I should release unto you, the King of the Jews. Okay, so it was at Passover that they released to us the King of the Jews. Okay, according to the records kept by the Jews at that time, Passover occurred 30 AD. Passover began with the Sabbath, and it could fall on any day of the week. Even the high holy day begins with the Sabbath. Okay, and let me see. Therefore, Friday could not have been the time of Christ, that Christ died on the cross. That would have made it only one day and 2 nights to Sunday. You get it? Friday. He died Friday, then Saturday and Sunday come back. That's only 2 days. Okay? It must add up to 3 days and 3 nights, just like Christ said in Matthew. Okay? Sunday, according to the calendar, is the first day of the week. According to the Bible, Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, came to the scripture as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week. Therefore, Christ was risen before Sunday. And we're going to get there. Let's go to Matthew chapter 28. Matthew chapter 28. And we're going to start at verse 1. It's Matthew 28, verse 1. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it. His continuance was the lightning, and his raiment white as snow. Salak, and his raiment was white as snow. And for fear of him, the keepers did shake and became as dead men. They were scared and became as dead men. They were shook. And the angel answered and said unto the women, fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Yahweh, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen. As he said, come see the place where the Lord lay. Okay, so right there, we knew that it was on the first day when Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, the mother of James, came to the sepulchre as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week. Okay, therefore Christ was risen before Sunday. For that reason, Christ's death on the cross had to occur on a Wednesday during the Passover, not Good Friday. It was the 9th hour when Christ died on the cross. And we're going to get that. Let's go to Luke. We're going to go to Luke chapter 23. Yes, Luke chapter 23, and we're going to start at verse 44. Luke 23, verse 44 says, and it was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over all the earth until the 9th hour. Until the 9th hour. Verse 45. And the sun was darkened, and the veil of the temple was rent in the midst. Okay. Verse 46. And when Jesus, Yahweh in the Hebrew, had cried with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. And having said thus, he gave up the spirit. Okay? That is 3 o'clock p.m., from 3 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday to Saturday, sundown. Is there 3 days and 3 nights? Yes, it is. Therefore, Christ could not have rose from the dead on Easter Sunday. Easter means Aserat or Aserat, representing the pagan ancient Babylonian queen of heaven, or goddess of fertility, the fertility god. Okay? And we could get some on that too. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 44. Yeah, we're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 44, and we're going to start at verse 17. This Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 17 says, "But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offspring unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes in the city of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, victuals, and were well, and saw no evil." Okay, verse 18. "But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of heaven, and to pour our drink offering unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine." Okay, so it's been consumed by the sword and the famine. Okay, Nimrod's mother, Semiramis, she supposedly represented life in form of an egg. Okay, so on Easter Sunday, you are worshiping a pagan idol, a false god. Okay, and with that, I hope that get you to thinking about the Easter resurrection was not on Easter Sunday. And with that, I'm going to say shalom, Israel.
You hear me? It's the Passover 2015, New York City, Harlem. They was there to cook out. They saw the loyalty. They seen the brotherhood. Now all blacks, all Hispanics, all Native Indians come get down and serve the Lord at the 46th annual Passover with the UPK. And we remember where the Lord destroyed our enemies. April 2nd, Harlem. We gonna get it in, you understand? For the Most High and Christ. Once again, 2015, April 2nd, Passover, New York City. Get with it or get lost.